Alright, y'all. Welcome back to my YouTube page. I had to make this video right quick before I forget. I was on a trip, y'all. Okay. Have you ever been so high that you don't even know that you high? Yeah, so, y'all probably who never did this, stay away from edibles, okay? Y'all, I took this edible. I was like hanging out at my house. And I'm like, shoot, it came in like a gummy, you know what I'm saying? So they got offered to us, and I was like, okay, she gave us half at first. And then I was like, I'm a G, what you giving me half for? Like, everybody know I can take a drug, right? So Miss Billy Badass took the whole thing, not realizing that the shit don't kick in right away, okay? Because if it had, I probably wouldn't have took the whole thing. So, okay, I remember, I'll tell y'all what I remember because it ain't but so much, okay? First thing I remember is we was walking around some neighborhood, and I think we walked around the whole neighborhood, but anyway, we walked around this neighborhood, and somehow we got back. I don't know how, because I could have sworn we went around circles, the same circle about 10 times, but that probably was all in my head, shit, I don't know. But anyway, we wound up going back to the house we started at. And then I remember we was talking about some chicken. How everybody was hungry. I was like, yeah, we supposed to, get some Popeye's chicken, which was our agreement before we came up to this person's house. And so I was like, yeah. And it's like, you don't need to drive home. I was like, what do you mean? I'm right there. I'm right down the street, right? Because I was still kind of semi-conscious when I was saying this. In my mind, I thought I could really go to Popeyes and keep carrying my ass home. Okay. So I'm trying to reassure my homegirl that was with me. I was like, I'm straight. Because she didn't feel anything. She took one too, but she didn't take a half one. You see, because she's a little smarter. She was like, no, I'll take half of a half. Okay, so she didn't really feel anything. Because she took that pump move. She did that pump thing. Anyway, so I have no idea how I got to the stop sign at the end of the road, which is where you go right before you get on the main road. All I remember from the time I left the house to that point was circling around, because it's like a little circle thing. I remember circling around, and I remember not seeing nothing but a stop sign. And I'm like, I asked, that's why I'm like, are we here? Are we at the top of the road? She was like, yeah. Her ass must be slow as shit, because she should have known if I'm asking. Bitch, if I'm behind the driver's seat and I'm asking you, is we at the stop sign? That should be a hit and a half for your ass. Okay, so anyway, I'm at the stop sign. I'm like, should I go or should I not go? Because I can see the white line. Not the white lines. I can see the white line. Okay? And the road looked like it was going like this. Okay? Then I seen cars coming. And I was like, oh, cool. The car is going with the road. I was like, I don't want to go with the road. So told my whole girl, can you call my sister? She would come rescue me. She was like, yeah, I'll call your sister. And so I'm assuming my sister came because I remember being in the back seat. I think I got kicked out the front seat somehow. I don't remember that part, kind of hazy. And I remember on the ride home, I thought I had died. I don't know if any of y'all ever had that experience where you thought your ass was dead, but this shit ain't fun, okay? Yeah, I thought I was a ghost. I kept telling the bitches, I was like, hit my hand. If this is real, hit my hand. Please, somebody hit my head. Okay, and they hit my head. I was like, okay, I'm alive. And then they'll be sitting there talking. I see them talking to each other, and I'm like, saying stuff. And I'm like, they can't hear me. I'm a ghost. And I was like, please don't let me be dead in my head. But really, I'm saying the shit out loud without realizing. And I'm hearing like, you're alive. And I'm like, they lying to like, yelling because in my mind I'm this ghost and they can't hear me because I done died in the back seat. And so on the ride home, it seemed like they was talking way faster than I could catch up. And so it seemed like by the time I was able to get my words out, they had already had a couple of sentences. So I thought their asses were talking about me because I was talking so slow and I wasn't keeping up with the conversation. I kept thinking I was dead again. And so I'd be like, hit my head. Is I still alive? Then they hit my head and I was like, why they keep doing this to me? They keep bringing me back to life and killing me again. Because every time they hit my hand, I was like, I'm alive. But then, of course, with my paranoid ass, after a while, I'm like, hear them talking again, and I'm in slow motion. I was like, why they keep bringing me back and killing me all over again? Why they keep doing this? That's why I was like, y'all not a ghost. Can you hear me? Okay, so somehow I'm guessing we made it to Popeyes. Okay. All I remember about that part is somebody saying 4. No, 4. And I was like, no, 2. It's 2. Because it was supposed to be 2 specials. Okay, the specials come with like 10 pieces of chicken and 2 sides. So I was like, it's 2. And the girl, I don't know who was saying 4, but it sounded like she was like, no, 4. And then somebody else was like, really? Are you sure? And she was like, yeah, no, 4. And I was like, no, 2. I know the fuck them bitches was talking. They had already done took the order. My little 2 came out way after the fact. And then I was like, I think they asked me what kind of side. And I think I said dirty rice. And I think I remember somebody saying 2 dirty rices. I don't know. So of course from Popeyes on my way home, I hear, you need to eat something. You need to eat something. Here, give her this biscuit. So I'm like feeling in the air for the biscuit, and so they put the biscuit in my hand, and I'm sitting here, take a bite of the biscuit, and it was so nasty. Y'all, my ass probably was eating a napkin, okay, because that shit was nasty. I was like, this tastes like dry, I was like, this is disgusting. I don't know where I dropped it or if I put the shit down through it. I don't know where the fuck the bread went, but I know I ain't eat no more. So then they gave me a piece of chicken. I think it was a wing. I really don't know. I ain't about to sit here like I do. I think it was a wing. I don't know. All I remember is some chicken being put in my hand. And I took a bite of chicken. And that tasted nasty too. It tastes like some crunchy shit. What the fuck? This is nasty. Same thing I did with the bread. I don't know what I did with the bread. So then water. I'm hearing like, give her some water. So I got this water bottle. This is shit I remember, y'all. I don't know if this really happened. I got this water bottle, right? Now, I don't never see myself drinking it. But when you look at the bottle, some of the shit is gone. So, I don't know who drinking it if I'm a ghost. Because remember, I'm a ghost. And so, I put the water bottle down on like one side, I guess. And then they was like, drink some more water. And miraculously, it floated. It went over to my other side. Because I didn't know how it got there. So, I was like, maybe I was alive when I put it. And now I'm back dead again. And I don't remember putting it over there. So I picked up the water bottle. I'm sitting there steady drinking it. So then she had to drop the other person off first, I think. And I don't even remember going to the house. It's like, Black, I wasn't no ghost. I wasn't alive. I was nothing. I was just non-existent at that point because I didn't even know. I didn't know I was in a car. I didn't know it was in my yard. I didn't know not a damn thing. But y'all, for real, when I got stuck at that stop sign, that shit was funny as hell. I was at the top of the road, stuck. I mean, stuck. I couldn't go nowhere. Nowhere. And I was just sitting there like, and then in the car, my heart started beating. I'm like, okay. Y'all feel that? Like, your heart is beating. And I was like, why my heart beating? Because I'm dead, right? That's the whole point of the story. Y'all thought I was dead. My ass was a fucking ghost for most of this shit. And my heart was beating so fast, and all I kept thinking was, oh no, they don't know I'm dead. In my heart, only I can feel it. Because I'm crazy in my head. I must still be in my body because I can still feel my heart. Only I'm dead in my body, so they can't feel my heart. I was thinking crazy shit. Y'all niggas just beating so fast, and I was like, oh, I hope they can get me to the hospital in time. Please, Lord, don't let me be dead. Don't let me be dead. And I'm sitting here thinking, I'm saying it to myself, and they're up there laughing. I hear her laughing. And then apparently I was laughing and crying at the same time. They was, from what I understand, some shit was so hilarious that I was literally crying like I had got shot, stabbed, or beat up or something. It was like, but I was laughing at the same time. So I'm like, all these tissues wet because I'm sitting here. That's just so funny. So laughing and crying, okay, which I'm not, weird. Anyway, so I got home. I remember that part, and I remember trying to focus. I was like, okay, you need to focus. If I could find something to focus on, because now I'm starting to sober up, and I realize I'm not dead after all. I'm not a ghost. Okay. I'm trying to sober up. So I'm looking around my living room and I'm trying to find a spot to focus on, because I'm like, if I can focus on this spot, everything else will come like into place like how it's supposed to. So I'm looking at, I got like ass movie and shit. I look at this one particular spot on the movies and I'm just staring there and I'm like, okay, everything's starting to settle down. Y'all, I moved my eye one little bit over there. All the movies disappeared. I was like, what's going on? So then I'm like, okay. Focus. I'm like, okay, focus. Because I knew my husband was going to be calling me later, y'all. Like, he called me around the same time. So I was like, okay, I got to focus before he calls me so he don't know, like, I'm not fucking here or whatever. So anyway, I'm trying to sober up. And he calls, and all I remember from that conversation is silence. I remember, hey, hun. Hey, baby, what you doing? Then I hear silence. I don't know if he was talking to me. I don't know if I was talking to him. I guess I was talking to him. I don't know. All I remember is silence. Silence, and I love you, and I bye. That's it. But my phone said I was on the phone for about 30 minutes. What the fuck happened to those 30 minutes? I don't know. Y'all gotta stay away from drugs for real. Like, for real. I do a lot of shit. But, actually, I'm telling y'all the truth. That shit was fun as hell. I'll probably do it again. I was scared as shit, man. I'll probably do that shit again for real. Be like, let's see what this trip gonna be like. But y'all don't tell nobody my business, okay? Because, legally, I ain't do shit. Legally, y'all didn't just hear me say nothing about no damn edibles. Y'all ain't hear me say nothing about no damn drugs. Y'all ain't hear me say shit, okay? So, anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I just had to tell y'all that story while it's fresh in my brain because I think that shit was hilarious and I just wanted to share this trip with y'all. I thought I would take y'all on the journey that I went on. Anyway, so thank you, YouTube, for watching my channel. Submit and like. And, damn, I must still be high. What's the word? Follow. See? That's why you don't do shit. All right, y'all. Peace out.